Hotep, Arahubat, Assalamu alaikum, Shalom, Alafia, and one on one thug, and all that good shit. I really just want to like talk to the youth, like, cause I be feeling responsible sometimes, cause I know there's children out there who have been through some horrible or some harsh things in life, because I know, because I experienced some things. I want them, like the young ones who don't know, that they can come out of whatever they think is just enveloping them and just submerging them in darkness. It seems like it's not no way out, but it's a way out of the darkest things you would never imagine, because your imagination, you can't imagine. When you use your imagination, you don't know, you can create vortexes and doors. But I'm gonna give y'all one example, because one time in Atlanta, Georgia, I went to visit a place called Edenton, Georgia, and it was a land that a guy named Dr. Malachi Z. York created, with appeared to be like a black utopia. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like pyramids, and they weren't like the stone pyramids that you see in Kemet, but it was a beautiful replica of what they had in Kemet. You know, and I ended up. So when I got there, when I first got there, you know, I smoke a lot, and I'm still. That's something I have conflict with myself. But anyway, I smoke a lot. So anyway, first thing what happened was they told me you can't smoke on the land. So I had to. So when I wanted to smoke, I had to go outside of the land to smoke. So they had like a fence or a gate. I can't really remember, but it was something that I went out of, and that put me like right on the front of a road outside of their land in Edenton, Georgia. So I'm out there smoking. I think I even had like a joint too. I smoked a joint. Then I used to smoke Newports, and then I smoked the port. And I was out there smoking, and a pickup truck full of some like redneck white people, where they was like flying the Dixie flag, and they drove by and they looked at me and they was like, space. They called me a space nigger. It was like space nigger. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I guess I got done smoking. I went back in. I made. I wanted to find a place where I could make voodoo. So I made voodoo because I had smoke on me and stuff. And I went to a pyramid. The reason why I'm telling you about this story is because about when I told you about you can find a way out of the darkness. Because I went into this pyramid. First, I went around a labyrinth. It was like a labyrinth around the pyramid, and I walked the labyrinth, and it was a black pyramid. Anybody who ever been to the land, I don't even know what they call the land. They probably call it Tamaray of the West or something. Anyway, I went into the black pyramid, and it was so dark in there, right? It was like jet black. So I walked to where my energy, myself felt that I was in the center of the pyramid, because it was so dark I couldn't see shit. So then I got into the middle, and then it's this thing in Islam. It's called sajda. So I put my face. It's like when you put your face down to the ground. I put my crown to the ground, my face to the ground, and I was like in a submission position. So I had my face there, and I was just like, because it was so dark, I just put my face to the ground and just started like dhikring, chanting, and saying mantras. And I did that for maybe about 30 minutes. It could have been more, because sometimes when I like, especially in them times, I used to meditate or go into deep, just stillness for very long periods of time, and I would get lost track of the time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, uh, I was in there, and then I lifted my head up, and all along there was a light in there. All along in that dark place, there was a light. You know what I'm saying? There was a light. I didn't see the light at first. When I walked in here, it was jet black. When I After I submitted myself to the Most High and I lifted my head up, there was a light. It was a big bright light in the corner of the pyramid, and it was like one of those lights that be in front of the clubs that they strobe. I guess they showing you come to this club. That's how the light was. One of them lights. And I was like, damn, this light was in here all this time. I didn't even see the light. And that reminded me of like a Bible verse when it said something about like the light appeareth in the darkest comprehendeth it not, or something like that. But anyway, so that's basically just showing you that no matter how dark the place may get, there's light there. There is light there. There's light in the darkness. And matter of fact, the darkness is light. But I'll get back to y'all, man. I'm still going to be talking about what this subject is titled, and we'll get into it. 1, 2,